What is going on, guys? Neo here, and today I thought that we would look at Solomon Islands. Most of you probably know Battlefield 5 got an update recently. This map is a new map added to the game on Tuesday, and the rest of Update 6.0 came a few days ago on Thursday. So I'm going to break this up into my initial impressions, and then having played the map a bit more since then, played it on Conquest, played it on Breakthrough, and just understanding it a little bit more, I'll break it down into the two. Initially, this map jumped out to me as pretty similar to Argonne Forest, and even to a degree Operation Locker in certain points, in terms of it's a choke point kind of map. Fort Devel also kind of similar that way. But these maps that I've listed here, they all feel pretty closed in. Even Argonne Forest, even though it wasn't technically closed in, they all kind of felt that way. And this map, I find, does not. It feels pretty wide open. It feels like there's always options, ways you can go, get around the enemy, get to the objective that you're trying to go to, and so forth. The one thing that I did expect from this map, just because of the way it was marketed, and honestly, I don't even know if it was DICE who marketed it this way or if it was just the community itself who kind of took the ball and ran with it, but I kind of expected more jungle. As you can see here, we're at the A point here playing Breakthrough. This is the C point on Conquest, and it's about halfway through the map. And you can see there, that's on the other side of A there, that's where the jungle really starts. So we've already taken some points here. The match is in progress, and yeah, like we haven't really come into much jungle so far. There's a little bit behind us, but for the most part, it's pretty wide open on objective-wise on the other side, and then you kind of get more into the jungle. So, like I say, I kind of expected more, but the map works the way it is. I don't have a problem with it. I actually quite like the map. So as I was saying, now I've played the map a bit more. I've played it on Conquest, I've played it on Breakthrough, I've played it a few times, I played it from both sides, got a bit more of a feel for it. And the good news is this map is still a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying this map. It's still really playable. It doesn't feel like it's unbalanced to me or kind of favors one side more than the other. Team balancing is still a thing, but the map itself I feel like is pretty good. Yeah, like with what I mean by the team balancing is a thing, but the map seems pretty balanced is, as I said, I've been in a few matches now, a few different game modes, and, there have been losses where we've lost by a few hundred tickets, but even in those losses, I never really felt like we were out of options, out of places we could go, out of things we could do. There's always just been like a flanking route, a way to get around the enemy and start backcapping. I mean, obviously you can't backcap in Breakthrough quite so much, but there are different ways to attack from and ways where the enemy maybe won't expect you to cap from. That's a feature that, in my opinion, Argonne Forest didn't really have that. Fort Vaux didn't really have that. Operation Locker, I mean, you had a few flanking routes in all these maps, but not like Solomon Islands. No, I'll say right now that we've had this map less than a week, and you're able to get around and kind of attack different directions and different objectives. And that's true at this point, less than a week in. Obviously, as the player base learns the map more, they learn where players like to attack from, they learn the best flanking routes to get from, say, D to A, without having to go through necessarily right where all the enemy is. We're probably going to learn better ways to defend and, positions that we can take up, choke points to lock down. And that might, it's not going to get easier. If anything, it's going to get harder to pull off those back caps. But I do think that this map has allowed enough routes that there should generally be a way for you to move forward and at least push the enemy. Even if you can't break through, maybe you have to kill a squad, maybe you have to push up with a friendly squad and take out a few enemies or a vehicle or something. But there's still a way for you to try and push forward. All in all, this map is, in my opinion, another pretty solid addition to the map pool for Battlefield 5. When you consider the weapons that have been added in this update, namely the ones that I've used are the M2 carbine and the lunge mine, they're pretty fun, and we'll see what 6.2 does to the balancing. But right now, the M2 carbine, it's a pretty decent weapon. As I progress through the Tides of War and unlock more weapons, obviously we'll see how the rest do, but you know, this is kind of what I have access to at this point, and so far I'm pleasantly surprised with the way they're performing. And as I say, update 6.2 with the new weapon balancing, hopefully it isn't too far off. Until then though, I'm having fun in Battlefield 5 again, which honestly, it's a little bit surprising to me, but I'll take it. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the game. It's nice to not have to go back to an older Battlefield to enjoy Battlefield again. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more consistent with my video making. And, you know, aiming again for those 2 videos a week. We'll see how that goes, however. Alright guys, thanks again, have a good one, and take it easy.